Hey, what's up? It's time for more Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. These are episodes 38 and 39. Last time was some more good episodes. I genuinely am liking this arc of the show quite a lot. I'm really enjoying it. All of this stuff with Olivier, and then honestly, like the introduction or the, building up of what's his name? I always get it wrong. Kimberly as the villain is him being the current villain of the show is good because he's like a piece of shit and he's easy to hate and so it's kind of fun to watch. But also he has power in the government and so it's hard. A lot of this show is really about the corruption of the government and how do you fight against an enemy that also controls everything above you. They're also your bosses. It's pretty cool. So we're jumping into this episode. I think we're gonna get some I think Winry's gonna be with them the whole episode, which is great because we all know I love Winry, and I was worried that we wouldn't see her for a long time, but I think I always worry about that, and then she ends up coming back within 4 or 5 episodes normally. So yeah, she's back again. And we're gonna go catch Scar, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's jump into the episode. Make sure to support the video on the channel if you can. And go to my Patreon account in the description below if you want not only the full-length reactions, but early access. You can get the next 10, 12 episodes or something on my Patreon account right now. I don't know how many episodes it is, but it is quite a bit. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the series, so soon, soon enough we'll be done on my Patreon account if you're watching this on YouTube, so worth going over there and checking it out. Anyway, let's jump into this episode 38 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, starting with Hawkeye. Oh my god. Chimera? Or a dog. It's just her dog.
Where you are, I will be watching.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that, actually.
What are you talking about, Colonel?
Sorry. I kind of got drunk and somehow bought a car full of... What's wrong?
Oh.
Did something happen?
That's nice that he recognizes it immediately.
Okay, bye.
Oh, he cares about her so much. Oh.
His timing is.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's just adorable, man. Also, him doing that weird voice was the most I've recognized him as Travis Willingham. I went through most of this show not realizing that was Travis Willingham. I'm a big fan of Critical Role, so. Oh, hey guys.
We've got...
You think they're Kimberly's men?
No doubt about it.
Conflict at Bashul.
What's it gonna take to ditch these? He went this way!
Hey, hold on!
Oh my god. Can you really outrun them? One of you is a big suit of armor.
And that's that.
Wow, that was
Pretty
easier
sure
than I
we
expected.
lost him. A hell of a lot easier if Scar and that girl just came to us.
Oh! Whoa!
No way.
I can't believe it!
Aww!
She did
Well, that was
come
lucky.
to us.
You came this whole way just so you could find me? I really...
Kind of forgot about her little crush on Alphonse right now. Or what she imagines Alphonse is like.
I need you to tell me all you can about alchemy.
We've got what we want.
Oh no, both brothers have fallen desperately in love. I'm sorry. Let me out, Al. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was wondering where Winry was.
Excuse me. Who is this woman, Al?
And why is she inside you?
Do this to me. Wait, why am I explaining this like I was cheating on something?
The Elric brothers are here!
Uh-huh.
Happened.
Why don't you tell me what you're doing here first?
Oh, I thought that was gonna be Scar, but it's just this fucking...
Rather easily. Are you sure we've actually met?
How cruel! And after you destroyed my life!
I mean, I genuinely would have forgotten about that character in general.
For I was more devoted to their happiness than anything.
Yeah, they look like they love you. He reminds me of the guy from Mulan. You know the one I'm talking about. Oh my god.
Arrival of the greatest criminal of all time, the state alchemist, Edward Elric.
Ah.
These heartless creatures of avarice scheme to overthrow me.
That's a pretty decent plan.
And
Oh
thus
my god!
the mine was banished by the ungrateful townspeople.
Well, you seem like a
The military
scumbag.
even fell for their wretched lies. I then tried to invest my savings. Only to yet
Oh
again
my
be
god.
swindled. I called upon a wealthy family to request a charitable loan.
Request? Oh my god. Oh my god. Was that the Armstrongs or something? They had the curl. And they were strong.
And it will be a vengeance far worse than death.
Wow, you are the least interesting of those villains.
Just call me a hussy?
No one's
Told
listening.
you, she's just a childhood friend.
I know just how you
Are you
feel.
patronizing me?
No Scar is our main objective. You'll be the first to know if we locate him.
I mean, yeah, if you're doing a search team, it doesn't matter if you find either of them, like, you're searching nonetheless. And Kimberly, it's kind of your fault. You should have been watching them personally. Don't leave it to your grunts.
That is. You must be Scar. We'll need
you to come with
us.
Uh-oh.
is waiting for you. We'll see. But we do have a slight advantage.
Oh? Holy shit. Oh my god! Oh! The hell?
how this plays out. Let's go.
Okay.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yoki, that's what his name is.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Jersey and Zampano.
This book is a collection of his research and theories.
Okay, let us read it.
It will be impossible to translate without the assistance of Scar.
What do we need him for?
Oh shit.
What do you think that was?
Are they gonna...
The
Oh.
building Scar was in. You think it's the military?
Are they gonna go
We
see?
just need to stay put and hide out in here. Al and I'll find out what's going on.
They're gonna talk to Scar, they're gonna bring Scar back. Work with Scar possibly. Poor Winry! Don't get Winry anywhere near Scar. Don't want her hand stained with blood. Oh. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh my god. Oh.
We stood around when things start to look bad. We're gonna beat you
Clever.
to a pulp before turning you over.
Voice. Brother, I think these are Kimberly's goons. The ones he brought.
You just sit tight while we take care of Scar.
Talking monsters!
What's wrong with the two of you? We're all...
Teamed up with any freaky looking monster!
Help us! They're pretending to be our friends so they can eat us!
Be one.
Oh yeah. He's so smug.
It's so light, it's incredible.
Oh, the
It's
arm.
like they're not even there. This cold weather auto mail is magnificent.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So my punches are lighter too?
That makes sense.
Special power is saliva?
Oh.
If that's the case, let's break it down and revert it to water.
Nice.
And now,
That works.
You're doing!
the wet tongue on a freezing flagpole attack.
Ugh.
And you must be the enemy if I don't know you. I bet you can't even.
Fine, I'll transform back to prove it to you.
All right.
Thanks for the opportunity, sucker.
Amazing.
Damn it, let me go!
Those are good tactics.
Why don't you take
And
a
a
little
good... Oh my god, and a good excuse to beat them up. And you gave him the idea to break it
Just
down.
had to go and free himself.
Oh, we're doing this fight?
Fool to charge me without thinking. Then I'll take it.
Oh.
Steal anymore.
Oh. Nice. He destroys the ground when he gets cornered. Oh! Winry's here. Why would he listen to you? Oh, got him trapped.
What are you doing here, you idiot?
That's close enough.
I want to know what Winry's gonna do.
Harshly, but I can't just let you walk away. Not after what you've done.
Fair enough.
Rude people, huh?
Winry!
Stop, Winry. Stay back.
Let me go.
I think she wants to
It's all right.
talk to
Couldn't be any
him.
less all right.
Miss, you need to stay back.
Just
I
let
trust
me
her. I trust her.
understand. I need to, Ed.
Yeah, like she's not full of emotion right now. I mean, she's emotional, but not overly emotional. She's got control of herself. Look at that determined face.
And nothing can change the fact that I am responsible for their deaths.
I think she wants to hear it anyway. And I want to hear it too. Kimberly's gonna be coming over there.
Patience and compassion aren't really her strong suits.
We did the best we could.
Yes, sir. But as you can see, it hasn't been 24 hours.
Oh, my watch is broken. Great.
It's a nice watch, isn't it? General Armstrong has left.
Aw.
General!
I appreciate the pure simplicity of it.
That's
Wow,
not true, sir.
it's nice.
There's nothing that's entirely black and white. And thanks
That's
for
a-
showing
whoa.
your soldiers a little mercy. It means a lot, sir.
But I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. God, she's the best, isn't she? Really competing for best character in this show. I wonder if that's where they're fighting.
Richard, this is all your fault, Kimberly. You were supposed to be watching Winry.
Oh shit. Is this actually happening, or is this like a play that they're doing? I don't know. Oh. Okay, we'll move on to the next episode soon. I don't think I have a crazy amount to talk about. We had a decent amount of the episode sort of like dedicated to Yoki's backstory. I wouldn't say dedicated. There was just like a sequence in this episode that was Yoki's backstory. And it's funny because like the show acknowledges that no one cares about this character because the characters in the show don't even care about it enough to listen to his backstory. Because it's like, obviously, he's one of those guys that's like, will think everything is like, everything is everyone else's fault and won't take any accountability for anything, while also just being like pathetic and loserish, you know? It reminds me of the demon in Demon Slayer season 3, one of the upper ranked demons, who was just like constantly like, oh, you're bullying the weak and why are you doing this to me and I'm just a victim, and he's like that the entire time, and it shows his backstory, and he was like that his entire life while he was a human as well. And it's just like this fucking loser who will do horrible things but also blame it constantly on other people. I know people like that in real life as well, who just like will never accept responsibility for anything bad they do. And it's just like there's such a frustrating type of person. And so in a show like this, you know, when it's like he's like that and he's also just so like pathetic and like a loser and weak and like he doesn't have any real good qualities to him. It's like, you know, they show his backstory and then it cuts back and no one's listening because why would they be? Because we don't care. I really like, I would just want to gush about Olivier more. I love her. Like this episode, her like showing mercy to her crew by like giving the broken watch. And then, but she also like, she always does it in a way that she has like plausible deniability. She can just go like, what? The watch was broken? Huh, weird. Or, you know, or I assumed that my crew member wouldn't be working with the watch once he realized it was broken. She can say that, but she's not going to punish him for doing that because that was her intention. It's really nice to have moments like that, you know? Like, she is a fucking fantastic leader. I love it. She's intelligent. She's like commanding. She knows, like, yeah, she will bark orders. She will get people to do the shit she needs them to do. She follows her own morals. She runs a tight ship. And on top of everything else, she respects her crew, and her crew respect her back. And that's so good when you have like a tight-knit crew like that, and there's just so much respect there. I love it. And now I'm wondering what's happening with this Winry and Scar thing, because it's kind of framed to me in a way that they're trying to trick you into thinking Scar just like got loose and took Winry hostage. But it could also be like that setup with Winry felt to me like they're gonna like continue to talk it out, and then they have like a plan where it's like the plan is to take Winry hostage to do something, to be able to achieve this certain thing. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna watch the next episode and find out what is happening there, because it could just be a regular hostage situation. I really don't know, but I'm just predicting that it's gonna be a little more than that. We'll see. Let's go to episode 39 now. This is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 39. Whoa, new OP? Oh, I've been looking forward to a new OP. I like it so far. Oh, I gotta admire the visuals. I always really like the visuals of these. Whoa, this is cool. Aww. Oh shit, that shot was awesome. Oh, it looks like we're doing some Pride stuff. Oh, the animation here is fucking awesome. Period. Awesome. I think I'm gonna like that one. I think I'm going to, because I think I gotta let it grow on me a bit. But I automatically at least like it a little bit.
You shouldn't be so confident.
Daydream. Okay.
Cornered, and now he's taking her hostage because of you. Step this now, Crimson Alchemist.
Why can't you just stay out of the way?
Oh shit, man. How's this gonna go? What's the play here?
That was a convincing performance.
Of course.
It wasn't a performance.
I am pissed at him.
Every bit as angry as I sounded back then. So on this stupid charade.
Okay, yeah. Show me the flashback.
Your arm.
Oh.
Die if we don't bandage it.
Winry?
Quiet, Ed. I think this is what my parents would have wanted.
Yes it is. I love this.
There has to be a reason for that.
Don't let their kindness go to waste.
Forgiving me.
Oh,
No.
Don't get me wrong.
But you're still a person who deserves respect.
I won't cry.
She's still doing that.
Promise
I
the
won't
next
cry.
time I cried, they would be tears of joy.
Yeah, that's so cute. Give her a bigger hug than that.
Scar, and drag you down to the Rockbell family grave to pay your respects.
I mean, he might actually pay his respects if you dragged him down there.
Should we contact
Like,
headquarters,
genuinely.
sir? Can I ask you something? What?
Why are you so
said I
cool?
was one of you. That's right. I'm
Ishvalan.
Ishvalan on my grandfather's. How can you bring yourself to be part of the Amestrian military?
Oh, come on, Miles.
My objective, you, the people of Ishval. I don't think that great a task will be easy to accomplish.
Doesn't matter.
Who knows how long it will. The ripples I create will become great waves.
Oh, I love Miles so
And do
much.
you want to know the festering wound of hatred born of the Great Ishvalan War?
Oof.
I am thankful that there is someone like you out there.
Oh, yes! This is so great.
Major. Copy.
Scar and
Major
Miles talking
Miles
is so awesome.
We captured. Hold on! Who's there?
Please don't take Scar as your prisoner. We need him.
Well, yeah, so now they come up with a plan.
I have orders to bring you back to the fort.
Me? But what do they want with me?
Don't worry, you'll receive a warrant.
You mean we're bringing that monster with us?
We need to decipher those notes, right, Elric?
Yeah, you need that field goal as well.
We know something's about to happen that will affect all of Amestris and its people.
We need to put aside our
We need to know what
grudges.
the notes say. That's more important than anything else.
He's right.
I heard they're using
Miles
the
is always
Rockbell
right.
girl as a hostage against you.
It doesn't look like you're going to give me any other choice. Yes, I'll help you decode the notes.
That's
Your
awesome.
word on that.
I like.
You can trust me, my red-eyed brother.
I love that we get to work with Scar.
No! A life is a life! What better reason do you need than that?
Yeah, Alphonse.
Showing us mercy, how adorable.
You're content the way you are now, is that it?
They're not. Yeah.
We want our true bodies back.
Then fight for it.
I don't want to hear a bunch of fatalistic nonsense. Why not live?
How could you possibly know what we're going through? And what chance do
What?
we have of going back?
Well, let him take off his helmet. There you go. That's how he knows. Although,
I'm going
a
back.
giant suit of armor is way
No
cooler
matter
than
how
what they
long
are.
it takes.
I think.
That's it!
Hey, give me some credit. This is
Yeah.
what I get for a living.
They praised him.
Tunnels come out past
He
the
helped
mountains.
somehow.
Right.
Won't the Elric brothers be the first people they suspect?
We can handle ourselves.
So did they create like a fake
But I've got a pretty smooth
Winry?
tongue, you know.
No. This is
Body?
Kimberly we're dealing. He's automatically going to be suspicious of whatever you tell him.
Because we didn't hear Winry talk or anything while she was being held hostage. She was like passed out.
I hate my scar.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
That's such a cute illustration.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, I love these
You want him to
mid-card
kidnap you?
illustrations.
Then Ed, you and the others tried desperately to stop him, or at least that's what you pretend to.
Maybe it was really Winry.
You understand? Hostage either way, so I might as well get to choose my captor.
True.
Mass murderer!
Get it? It's time for you two to learn you don't have to do everything alone.
Look at that determined face.
Kimberly's forces now.
If you do anything to hurt her, I won't harm the girl. I keep my promises.
I trust him. Scar's so cool.
Kimberly shows no mercy to troops who fail to accomplish their missions, one way or the other.
That's true.
Besides, I know what I'm doing, and you will keep your oath. Your solemn word is a true Ishvalan.
This is so cool. I really like this.
Your earrings are made out of metal. If you don't take them out, you'll get frostbite.
Aw, that's nice of him.
You hang on to these for me.
Okay. Sad to see her take those out because that's one of my favorite parts of her character design. All of those earrings.
Yes, Miles here. What'd you say?
What? What's wrong?
There isn't a single doctor who worked in Ishval that didn't know your parents'
Oh,
names.
good.
They did their duty without any regard to themselves.
I don't forgive
Scar's
you for
feeling that.
murdering.
He's feeling that guilt.
Something you must abide.
But if ultimate understanding can be reached, we may still have a chance to be saved from ourselves. That is my
I think
motivation.
Winry and Miles are gonna be a major reason for Scar changing. Oh, it's just so great.
This is it, all right.
The old ball and chain. I'm sure you miss your daughter, but I doubt you miss your wife.
What about you? You were such a lousy drunk your own son
There's a reason he married her.
more than five.
Are you all right, May? What's wrong?
It's just
I don't like the casual sexism happening here.
waiting for
It's possible these notes contain what you're looking for, a humane secret to immortality.
That would be nice,
Let's hurry
but
to the
I'm
front
not
and
super
figure out what they
confident. Like immortality, immortality and bringing back the dead are things I assume we just can't do.
Armstrong's been summoned back. A commander handpicked by Bradley will be posted in her place.
About Winry. So we sit here and do nothing? I'll go tell them.
Don't go underestimating the
no.
storm out there, kid.
There is a way. Listen, someone who doesn't have a body. That storm won't freeze me to death.
True. It might freeze you though, just not to death. But you might just be stuck out there.
There!
Him breathing heavily is strange, because it's like, he doesn't have lungs. But I shouldn't
I
overthink it.
can't see anything at all.
Oh. Oh my god. Love to get it back, but... Oh.
What
Why did you see that?
Stop it! Snap out of it!
Oh, this is doing bad things to you, Alphonse.
There's Von Hohenheim.
Mm-hmm.
Sumi Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
She's a possibility. There's one more.
Okay. Oh, shit. And this is the new ED, I guess. Cool shot so far. Nice, cool illustrations there. Oh my gosh. My heart. I know this song. Didn't know it was from this. I've heard a cover of this song. Nice. Cool episode. We have a new OP and ED. So, I mean, I like them both. The thing is, like, the previous OP and ED, I liked, I didn't love. They were probably both my least favorite OP and ED of the show so far, I think. I just found them to be okay. But I'm glad to have changed to new ones because I was just excited to get new ones. And I think I liked them both. OP, I can't really remember how it goes anymore because it's now been 20 minutes since I watched it. But I liked it. I thought it was fun, and the visuals are always so good in these OPs. Like they really go nicely with these visuals. So I think I'm gonna like the OP, and the ED was great, but I also like, it's good when I already have an attachment to the song. I've heard that song quite a bit. I think, although it was funny, I didn't recognize the verse at all, but the chorus I recognize, and I think it's probably in Bang Dream, right? I would imagine. Let me see, what ED is this? Let me see, hold on. Yeah. Yep, okay. I know it from Bang Dream. That was a Bang Dream cover. Yeah, so it was Afterglow did a cover of it, and I love Afterglow. Yeah, great. So I already had an attachment to that song, so the ED was great. It was very enjoyable, and like just some nice illustrations. This show has like, I know I say that a lot. I'm like, wow, that's a really nice illustration. But I really mean it, and I don't say that for every show. I say it when it stands out to me, and I try to make sure I specify between like animation and illustration. Like when I say illustration, it's like that frame that I'm looking at is a great screenshot, like that whatever I'm looking at right now. And then animation is like when the multiple things happening on screen, the movement and stuff looks really awesome. But this show, I mean, it does have great animation as well, but like some of the like illustrations really stand out to me. And they do, and I really like the mid cards of this show, like that they do basically unique drawings for each of the mid cards. I think that's so great when shows do stuff like that. I feel like I just want more shows to do that. Like it's really nice. It just feels good to see like kind of fun new content in between, and like I feel like it's not that much more work, you know, like obviously an illustration and like a frame of animation is going to be faster than doing an illustration like that, because those illustrations are a lot more detailed a lot of the time. But you're already doing like so many frames of animation, like you can do 2 illustrations per episode, I think, that can look nice, you know, and it shouldn't take too much time or budget or whatever. And for me, it adds a lot. It adds a lot to the show. But yeah, anyway, so that's talking about a lot of, you know, stuff that not necessarily related to the episode, but related to the show in general. But this episode, man, I've talked about how I love Miles. I just want to make it like even more clear. He's such a great character. There are so many characters in this show that are competing for like the best character. And I'm also just blown away by the fact that I'm including male characters in that as well. Generally, in shows, when I'm watching shows, like female characters, like they are far and away my favorite characters in shows, and I won't budge on that for a lot of different shows. For most shows I watch, like my top 3 characters will pretty much all be female characters, but this show has some of the, some incredible female characters, and yet the male characters also like stand up to that in my mind as well. So like, yeah, obviously I would say if I'm doing like the best characters in this show, I would say like Alphonse, Miles, Olivier, and Winry are all like up there for me as like the best characters in this show. And that's great because that's 2 men and 2 women. That's very impressive. I think right now, if I had to, like, if you pushed me to say someone, I think Olivier just edges out, but it's very closely followed probably by Alphonse. Like it's just so good. It's so good. I'm really impressed with this show and its characterizations of everyone. But in this episode, Miles and Scar having that talk, and Scar just sort of like seeing that there's one of his people still in a way fighting the good fight, but doing it in a more honorable way, which Scar, I think, feels that he's doing a job that he has to do, but at the same time, he doesn't feel good about doing it. He just feels like it's something he has to do, but he's seeing someone else take another approach to it, something that's going to be, not as likely that he's going to make a change, but he's still working, he's still trying, and he's doing it for a good reason, and that I think that really affects Scar. And then on top of that, seeing Winry like basically live out her own morals that line up with morals that Scar has been taught and has tried to live by, but feels like he can't with what he's doing, I think. But seeing that in Winry, I think, is helping him a lot as well. So good. And it makes me so hype when Ed is saying to him, like, you better not do anything to Winry, and he's like, of course I'm not gonna hurt her. Like, when Scar says something, I trust him. He doesn't tend to lie to people. He's a man of his word, and he sticks to it, and I really love characters like that. It's just so satisfying that, like, what I hear from him, like, he may do some really horrible things, he may be a horrible guy, but like, he also has some honor to him, and when he says stuff like that, I trust him. I just know it, and then on top of that, it being J. Michael Tatum as a voice actor, so good. Anyway, that's Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episodes 38 and 39. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video on this channel. And go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reaction, early